Hello everybody, it's Nathan, and today I would like to talk about an adventure story. Adventure story, am I talking about One Piece? No, I somewhat feel like the story I'm going to talk about in terms of the adventure-wise surpasses One Piece. World building, that's another thing. One Piece dominates my world building charts, except for Alita, but hey, today I want to talk about a story that I briefly mentioned in a video my rant about Isekai. And the story is the heroic legend of Arslan Senki. The story is basically the main character grew up outside of the castle of this kingdom. So I don't think they made it clear that he knew he was royal family. He thought he was royal family at the time, but when his parents thought, "Hey, come back to the castle. Well, you can be the crown prince." He was like, "Sure." So he lived amongst the actual crowd of this kingdom, and then one day he's training. Then I think the first one or two chapters is him training with his older guy. He is actually very good. The whole entire setup, engaging. How is this fantasy world going to work? Arslan gets kidnapped. He basically helps a enemy soldier, kind of a young captive. I don't think they were captive. I don't think they were a soldier at that point. But he helps this one person basically flee, even though Arslan was basically almost forced to do it. But hey, so it skips about 4 years into the future, where Arslan is taking part in his first major battle. Of course, with his father, the king, at the main front of the army. It is an absolute defeat. Very interesting. You lead off the story with a loss. And then you basically see this kingdom, there's two groups in power. There's basically two kingdoms power. So the enemy kingdom came in and took over the royal capital. And Arslan is forced to build up an army. Because his father was taken captive, Arslan, the crown prince, have to basically effectively act like a king. But he doesn't want to be as ruthless as his father. And most of my summary is going to be coming from the 2013 manga adaptation that's drawn by the creator Fullmetal Alchemist. Amazing art. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. So basically, we see the character go build allies, at the same time having to actually do country worldwide. I guess worldwide, even though we only really know of a handful of countries. Arslan is forced, once he gets back the eastern the border, near the border of the countries, he gets a base back, like a foothold. Then he has to go to the country that's bordering it to help a dispute between kings. Well, dispute between princes in this instance, see who will become the rightful king. So basically, we see that, and then we get back to the main story and all. There was the Arslan's cousin is in the enemy camp, trying to gain power, so to speak. Arslan's cousin is basically mad that Arslan is still there and stuff like that. So it's a fight between cousin and cousin fighting in a battle. Very interesting. I hear some people say the story is like Fire Emblem. I have no clue. I've never played anything beyond a 3DS demo of Fire Emblem. So I have no knowledge of how Fire Emblem, the game mechanics or story of any of that is. But Arslan is very interesting. I wish they were to actually give specifically 2013's version of this another chance in animated form. The anime for this actually is basically they take the actual source material, which is a novel written by the same person who wrote Legend of the Galactic Hero. Amazing space odyssey. It's the only space odyssey I like to watch. Back to Arslan. Instead of taking their base from the new manga, they decide we're going to basically take story beats from the book. In a normal idea, in like a normal situation, this could be very excellent. But how they did it, you see multiple instances they skip all completely. This is almost a full adaptation of the novels, but the anime sadly isn't. The anime is enjoyable. It's animated by the same studio that brought us Cells at Work Code Black. Amazing, talented studio, but the anime was made really on a really tight budget. There's a lot of not really good CGI used, and even it got a second season a year later. After the first season, 1 year later, we get an 8-episode second season. 8-episode second season. What is this? The normal Cells at Work. Here's the thing. The Cells at Work season 2, 8 episodes worked. You can tell they were rushing it. And even when I'm at the manga, I'm almost caught up on the Arslan manga. The anime is still ahead. Where I'm reading, there's only 100 chapters out at the time of me recording this video. We basically just enter season 2's territory. They skip a lot of content in the anime, but you still get the basic feel of it. But even so, it's like, really? Why did they choose to do that? I would say, in terms of fantasy-wise, this is a story that needs to be enjoyed. Preferably the manga. You can watch the anime too, but keep it in a thought in the back of your mind. You are missing key details that the manga gives you, or the novels, if you can find the novels, which I don't think the novels are published in English, but if they're published in whatever country you live in, go out and find the Arslan novels. Very good read, very like political in a way, but they add a tiny bit of shonen to it. Even though I think this is classified as a seinen, it's very good to see the battles, horseback battles, how like a group of 7 have to go against a group of 1,000 plus 2,000 or something like that. It's a whole bunch of strategy is used in this. It's actually very entertaining to see how it plays out. Of course, since I watched both seasons of the anime, I know how it's going to go. But to see that the anime at the beginning of season 2 totally glossed over a almost a 10 chapter battle, which is like, why? That battle was in the original source material. Why did you decide to glaze over it? Because they wanted to meet the 8-episode deadline that they had. Hey, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this video here. If you guys enjoy fantasy series like Arslan, please leave a comment down below. And make sure to follow my social media links. It's also down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, this is Nathan signing out. Everyone, have a great day.